could have, who knows, been drinking all day long or whatever, and they get a little angry, and stuff can happen.
You won't really see the incline because of the crowd that have turned out to see this race. Get out of the way, please.
Some of those sections I was lucky I made it through.
Basso and Armstrong are one-on-one now. May the best man take the race lead.
The Alpe d'Huez is relentless. I mean, it's 13 kilometers. It's always steep. It starts steep. It's pretty much steep all the way through. Psychologically, I'll probably start conservatively because the top is also steep, can be windy, and then you start to get up to 16, 17, 1,800 meters, and we all know what that feels like.
Armstrong, I think, is not going to be that far behind, you know.
He's here.
Look at this as he's heading up to the same check. Ivan Basso could be giving away 2 minutes here.
Armstrong has closed down the gap between himself and Ivan Basso. You can feel the energy in Armstrong's pedaling action. He knows he's got this race in the bag.
Armstrong remains concentrated. Basso trying to lift himself, but this time Armstrong is just cutting through the field. I can't see anybody touching him. There's nobody left. One by one, he has destroyed them. And the man who dared to try and match him, he's just passed him. Lance Armstrong, with every pedal rev, is going further ahead in the Tour de France. Every second counts in this man's life as Armstrong races to the line now. 39 minutes and 41 seconds. Lance Armstrong has done the job like you would not believe.
Wanted it bad because of the history around the mountain and because of the importance to the race. But it was tough today. The crowds were animated. It had a lot of Germans, a lot of German flags, a lot of German people with the pink telecom stuff. You get an American guy that comes by and the Germans are out there just throwing stuff, booing, screaming, spitting. It's not the way to act.
The Lance Chronicles on OLN has been brought to you by the completely reinvented vehicles from the new Subaru, driven by what's inside.
Go Floyd. Hey, I think Ulrich is very good today, because I hear him on the radio and he sounds okay. Yeah. Okay, last one.
One gets the feeling that we are going to be treated to one incredible end to today's stage.
This is definitely the steepest part, the first kilometer here. Afterwards it goes back to 7%.
The leading group there is made up of some really tough bike riders. Look at Armstrong in the yellow jersey. His face is a picture of complete and utter concentration. I think what he's looking at right now is Paris, to see if we can see it in the distance.
The peloton has exploded, literally exploded.
In the Pyrenees, it was Acevedo. In the Alps, it is now Floyd Landis, who is the #1 man for Armstrong.
I think Floyd was the man of the day. He was, on the Col de Coiffre, he was simply amazing.
Floyd Landis this afternoon has set an incredible pace, eliminating everybody else from the bike race.
So 1 kilometer at 8% and 1 kilometer at 10, the next 3 kilometers. Good job, Floyd. Very good job.
There's a big discussion coming on here because I think Lance Armstrong wants to try and give the win on the stage to Floyd Landis.
Floyd is probably the fastest downhiller I know, and so I said to him, how fast can you go downhill? And he said, I can go downhill real fast. I said, well, you better run like you stole something, because you're about to win a stage in the Tour de France.
The man to attack will be Landis, and Landis has gone, and that's to draw the sting of Ulrich, and that's exactly what it's done, and Ulrich is having to work very hard, and look who's chasing him down now. Armstrong straight onto the wheel of Ulrich.
But Ulrich is also fast downhill, and he has a little more body weight, so he started to come back to Floyd, and then everybody came back together.
But look at a counter-attack from Kloden now. This is, they've got to respond.
No reaction. The race just got won here by Andreas Kloden. It's all over. As Kloden goes up to the line now, it's not going to be far to the finish, but the man in yellow is running at him with that usual determination. Armstrong is coming with an incredible rush, and Kloden has realised it too late. Is there any stopping Lance Armstrong? And the answer is no, there is not.
We didn't really plan on winning the stage today. Last year we tried everything and nothing worked, and this year everything works. Stage like today, it's a nice surprise.
Now, you know that this French TV crew has been following us around, trying to get in the rooms. So don't show them this, okay? Because this is secret stuff. You got the fan, because it's hotter than hell. You got the American drip coffee maker with the sticker that somebody gave me yesterday. The amazing healing power of beer. So I put one on the coffee pot. Earplugs. Gotta have them. And you know, We've been here like 12 hours and it's already a mess. So, you know, I gotta do a little sanitation, gotta clean out the coffee pot. Don't want to put it in the case dirty. Yesterday's muesli from after the race. Johan's cup from this morning. New York Times t-shirt. So it doesn't break. We got the Mellow Johnny right here, ready for today.
What do you call it?
The Mayo Jaune. The Mellow Johnny. A few extra Mellow Johnnies. These make good extra padding, actually. We'll put those in here too. Don't take a picture of the vitamins. The French crew would love to see those vitamins. Oh, last night I had a shower and a toilet. This morning I was walking down the hall and most of the rooms have the toilet out in the hallway, and I was encountered like a 60-year-old French lady standing out there in her underwear waiting to go into the door. She's like, oh, excuse me, Mom. Really, excuse me. Yesterday was nice. Yesterday was for all the German fans who spit on us on the way up to West. They were spitting, yelling, cussing, screaming. Clothing attacked us, and I thought, I'd let him in. And then I remembered a couple loogies in the face, and I said, no. You can't win. It's not supposed to win.
You guys in this room? Who arranged that? Higgins, did you allow them to come in the room?
I did. I told him.
It's not allowed?
I told him.
French.
No. Big money. We got the French crew coming next.
That's no.
That's pull the tapes. Pull the tapes. Pull the tapes.
He wears number 1. He's won the Tour de France for the past 5 years. He's now underway.
I started fast. Right out of the blocks, I felt good.
Lance Armstrong settling in now. This man, as usual, his whole body working away here.
Armstrong, I think, now is starting to pick up the acceleration.
I got to the first time check and had 45 seconds, so at that point I tried to not take any risks.
He certainly wants to try and win this stage if he can. He makes it a point of honor.
It's the old rivalry again, the 1-2 of the Tour de France, except this year, I think Ulrich is only going to finish 4th. Basso has begun to slow a little bit. He's dropped into 3rd place. It looks as though Andreas Kloden is about to claim 2nd place. Lance Armstrong is head and shoulders above anybody else in this year's Tour de France, but this will be his easiest victory of all of the 6 races he has won. Lance Armstrong just confirmed his Tour de France win.
We got the special helmets for the kid, gold. Should match the bike. You like it?
That's a badass.
All done and dusted for Lance Armstrong. The battle is won by him in the most emphatic manner as he now just guides his troops back towards Paris.
This has been one of the hardest Tour de France last weeks in many, many years. But I've seen Lance Armstrong really enjoy this bike race.
This will be the 6th year in succession. He has arrived on the Champs-Élysées in the Maillot Jaune.
Congratulations, man.
I mean, it's special to stand on arguably one of the most famous boulevards in the world and have your own national anthem played, and to have had it done 6 times it's incredible.
He is basically the best Tour de France rider of all time.
I love my job, I love my team, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.